Hi, I'm Lisa for Beaducation.com. Have you ever found a charm that was the perfect shape and you wanted to solder it into one of your pieces, but it's got that pesky top loop? Well, hang tight and I'm going to show you how to remove that. So you can see on this guy, I used this charm and this tiny little birdie charm on this pendant, but I had removed the top loop. Same thing goes for this script letter. To prepare this letter A for soldering, I'm going to want to remove that top loop. So I've got some Xeron cutters here that are going to work well for this project. Whatever cutters you choose, you need to be aware of their cutting capacity. Because if it's a light cutter and you have a really heavy charm here that you're going to cut the top off, you could kind of ruin your cutters. So make sure you're using an appropriate cutter. This is 24 gauge in thickness, this charm, so this cutter will be great for this. So I'm just going to come in and cut off my top loop. And then you can see it's going to need a little bit more work there. There's a little leftover, a little burr at the top. So you're going to come in with either a pretty heavy file or a needle file, depending on how much metal you need to remove. I think I'm going to be good with this smaller needle file. And I'm just going to carefully file off that excess. After you remove all the material, you might want to come in with sandpaper or maybe a sanding stick and do a little work from there to clean it up. And look at that, now it's ready to go. If I wanted to solder a charm that's a lot larger and it's got some dimension to it, I'm going to have to come in on the back and file off a nice flat spot. You need that flat area for a good connection point to whatever you're going to be soldering it to. So I'm going to come in here and using my needle file, whoops, sorry, it's kind of awkward to hold on to. And create a nice flat spot. Another option would be to use maybe a sanding board or a piece of sandpaper and just rub it back and forth on here. It'll start to flatten out the back.